today I have a bit of a task ahead of me. I need to turn this into something I can use. They say a messy desk is a sign of a creative mind, which is lovely. I'd like to think I have a very creative mind. I'd also like to have a desk I can actually use. So yeah, might need to do something about that. May have a bit of a problem. You see these notebooks here? Well, that's only a few of the very many that I own. See, I was counting them up while I've been cleaning. Have a look under here. That's my other stash. I have over 40 notebooks. Maybe you can tell that I rather like them. Done. Doesn't that look much nicer? Plus there's actually some empty space on the desk that I can actually put things on, like a coffee cup, without trying to stack it all over my 40 plus notebooks. I have a problem. At any rate, that's that done for the day. And very thankful. That took a lot longer than it should have. This lighting is awful. The lighting is also bad. This lighting is really very good. These shoes are amazing. So, encouraged by all the cleaning I did on my desk yesterday, I have now invested, well, I was gifted, very kindly gifted, a couple of these storage boxes. Yes, I get excited about weird things. I'm a writer and a musician and a creative person. Don't judge me. I'm allowed to like unusual things. But storage boxes, good for putting many things in. My small collection of post-it notes, my small collection of pens, or maybe my fabulous sunglasses. No, wait, no, those don't ever go in a box. Can you tell I have a problem with stationery? Did I mention I have a problem? But what I probably should use those boxes for is tidying up some of the other stuff that needs to go away. Like some of the things from these, or from this, or maybe even from this. Can you tell I also have something important that I'm supposed to be doing that I am currently procrastinating on? Finishing a book is a hard thing to do. It's scary. Well, in today's episode of The Exciting Life of a Stay-at-Home Creative, I'm sitting outside the train station waiting to go to the gym. If you have a look behind me, just there, that's the train station. As you can tell, I live a really exciting life. However, I thought as I'm sitting here, just waiting, and I've got a few minutes, that I would update you on a couple of things, it being the new year, and the first is, music is coming back. Fireworks! Yep, I'm back to making music. I'm working on the first cover right now. I've been working out also what some of the other songs I want to cover this year are. And you should look out for for the first song of 2018, not in this coming week, for the time you see this, but in the week after, because we've got to take the time to finish recording it, to film a video for it, put it all together. So it'll take us an extra week or so to do that, but they are returning, so get excited about that. The other exciting thing is, of course, as I said, I've been working out some of the songs that I want to do this year, and well, I don't know all the songs I want to do, and so the list I have is growing all the time, and there are plenty of spaces for other songs. So if you have a song you want me to try, let me know, because I love having suggestions. You guys always know so much more music than I do. I've been introduced to so many new songs because people are saying, try this one or do that one. So some of the songs I'm thinking about for this year, and this is not the full list because I don't have that with me, But some of the songs I'm thinking about are, I'd like to do a couple of songs from Les Miserables. So in particular, I'm thinking about Stars and On My Own, which are two of my personal favourites. I'm hoping to do Misty Mountains, possibly with somebody. A song I'd love to have a go at is actually Fireflies by Owl City. I know it's an older song, but it is a great favourite of mine. I have spent many hours driving listening to that song. And I'd love to, at some point, to try that myself. And another Lord of the Rings song, and I think this one might have been requested actually, is I See Fire by Ed Sheeran. And I'd also love to do another Enya song. I've got a request for an Evanescence song that has been long overdue for me to look into, so I might have a go at that one. Lots of good music being in the works at the moment. Lots I'm thinking about, but always space for more. So if you've got any suggestions, do let me know, because, as I said, you guys always know so much better music than I do. Shh, I'm hiding. What exactly am I hiding from? Well, difficult questions like, why does my virtual piano sound flat? And what on earth am I going to call this book? Yep, I'm still struggling with the title. Even as I'm going through this final draft, I still have not found the perfect title for this book. And trust me, I have tried. I have a whole notebook, just pages and pages is filled with all these awful titles as I try and find the right one. The closest I have come so far was actually suggested to me by a friend, which I'm now using as the working title instead of The Crystal Tree, which was good when about 4 drafts ago and doesn't fit now. So the working title that I'm using at the moment is Song Weaver, or Song Weavers. I haven't really decided which yet. Some of the ones I was suggesting before, as one of my friends who has actually read the book pointed out, sounded a bit dark, and I don't write dark books. Like, bad things happen, like that's granted, and there are some dark sections, but overall I don't write, grim books. So a sort of dark, grim title doesn't fit. So yeah, still looking for the perfect title. So Songweaver it is at the moment. But on that note, we're actually getting on with some of the cover design, which is super exciting. So I've got the very basic image that we're going to use for the front cover. Just seeing that first image is just makes it all become a reality. The fact that this book is so close to being done. Like, as soon as I get through the next, how many pages is it? 270 pages of this edit? But it's almost there. We still don't have a title, that's the issue. So while I'm hiding under this desk from difficult questions, I actually probably should be getting back to work so that eventually, all you lovely people who've been encouraging me so much, and you are amazing, so I have a book to actually show you. First order of the afternoon, return some library books, because we may have kept them so long that the library has marked them down as missing. Yeah, it might be time to give those back. I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? Alright, books all returned. I did not admit to the librarian just how long we've had them, but they're all back now, so no worries there. Now, I'm waiting for Charlotte to have her driving lesson, as I do most Fridays. So in the meantime, I brought some editing to do, but before I do that, I actually got some photos to take, because one of my goals for this year is to read more books, which, being a writer and a book lover in general, like, you'd think I'd read a lot, but I actually fell out of the habit of reading much last year, so I'm trying to get into the habit of just reading more. And as part of that, I thought, well, if I'm going to read more, I may as well take some photos of the books that I'm reading, because then I can share them on Instagram, or I can keep them for myself and have a record of just what I've read and how many books, and, just put some extra fun into this. And that's the photos done. Another thing ticked off my list. Hopefully one of those turns out. I will be sure to add them into the vlog in post, so you can see just what sort of photos I took. I bet they're really good. Hopefully they are. And now I'm going to do some editing. I've got my cup of coffee with me. Never travel without a cup of coffee. And I've got my computer, so I should probably do that. In which case I might end the vlog here. So thank you so much for joining me over the course of this week. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen of my life. Thank you for coming back and watching these vlogs every week. I hope you're enjoying watching them as much as I am enjoying making them, because this has been surprisingly fun for a person who's not very confident in front of the camera. And I'm actually sort of scanning the area in case anybody's watching me do this, because I'm not very confident vlogging in front of people, but I've been enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would when I started. So thank you so much for joining me this week. If you haven't already and you liked what you've seen, consider subscribing to the channel, because I have new content coming out all the time. And yeah, I'll see you all again next week.